Let's watch Mr. Heavyweight Boxing today.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris, the Nightmare Ariel, and you're watching Mission Boxing.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man, so Carlos Takam versus Dereck Chisora, my opinion. I think it's a very intriguing fight on paper. Both guys are around the same height. I know Carlos Takam shares a, I believe like a 6-inch reach advantage, you know, so curious to see how he uses that. Will he try to keep Chisora on the end of a jab? I know that, you know, Takam is not some, you know, outbox or anything like that, but the fact that he does have a, you know, 6-inch reach advantage, curious to see how he works that jab. Will he, you know, will he kind of do what Ajak Caballero was able to do and do a little bit of what Dillian White was able to do as far as using a little bit of movement when you need to? Obviously get Chisora respect, you know what I mean? You got to get the man respect. Can't let him just crowd you. So either give him respect or use a jab to keep him off balance. A lot of the fights that Chisora has lost, in my opinion, came down to guys, you know, having superior size over them or just using their jabs, or guys using movement. You know what I mean? A good jab and movement will bother a lot of guys, you know what I mean? But it really bothers Dereck Chisora. You know, so another thing is, you know, when I look at these athletes, man, I'll put more faith in Takam's being in the better condition. I think he is the better conditioned athlete, and I know he's going to, at the very least, he's going to come in shape. Chisora, you just never know what you're going to get sometime with Dereck, man. You know, you never know. But I do know he will come to fight. You know, he's not going to run away from a fight. Carlos Takam, you know, has some versatility to his game. And I think as far as toughness goes, as far as who has, you know, better chin and all that, I think they're about even in that department. Now, these are heavyweights. They get in there and start throwing leather, lands on somebody's chin or temple or, you know what I mean, whatever. Obviously, they, you know, get the other guy out of there. But just if you're asking me on paper, I think it's about even. You know what I mean? So, I don't see a knockout happening. I see this going to decision. Curious to see, you know, what approach Takam takes. Like I said, will he try to add a little bit of what Caballero and Dillian White was doing? You know, moving, slugging when you have to. You know, like I said, getting Chisora's respect when you have to, but kind of, you know, keeping them off balance. Use a jab, use combination punching, turn them, that type of thing. You know, or will he decide to say, you know what, hey, if this dude wants to slug, he wants to bring it to me, I'm gonna bring it right to him. Takam is a guy, though he has longer arms than Chisora, he is a guy that likes to, you know, I call him like a poor man's James Toney almost, with his shell defense, kind of the defense and the rhythms he was fighting in the fight that he had with Povetkin. I know Povetkin knocked him out, but that was an entertaining fight, man. But some of the defense he was using in that fight, some of the counter punches he was throwing with the hooks and uppercuts, kind of reminded me of a poor man's James Toney. I'm not saying he's James Toney, but like a poor man's version of James Toney. You know, but there's nothing poor man about Takam's conditioning and his toughness. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion on the fight, man. I'm picking Takam to win this fight, man, by decision. Chisora, I think his best bet is to go in there and make it a tear-up, make it a dust-up. Go to the body, press Takam, and don't give Takam an opportunity to use a jab or try to turn him or anything like that, man. Just, you know, stay on him and, you know, make it a difficult fight, man. But that's my opinion on the fight. You guys leave your thing in the comment section. I'm gone.